This one is a level 8. We're doing it in JavaScript. It's called Correct the Mistakes of the Character Recognition Software. As always, there's a link to the challenge in the show notes. Try it out before watching the video. The best way to learn JavaScript is to bang your head against the wall. You've always got the video to fall back on. The best way to get better at JavaScript is with repeated practice, right? You got to get your reps in. So with that in mind, subscribe to the channel. You're notified every time I do one of these, and you can keep practicing. All right, so the function here is character recognition software. Documents, especially old ones, are digitized. Character recognition software often makes mistakes. Your task is to correct the errors on the digitized text. You only have to handle the following mistakes. S is oftentimes misrepresented as a 5. The letter O is misrepresented as a 0. I is misrepresented as a 1. So as you can see here in these examples, they're throwing some numbers here. We got to swap those out, okay? Okay, first off, these curly brackets, gross. What is this, C#? We're going to take the string. Okay, so we're going to replace all ones with I's. And then we'll replace all 5s with S's. And then we'll replace all 0s with capital O's. All right, let's see if that's enough to do this. You could probably break this up into multi-line if it's getting a little crazy there. So got that at least. All right, let's test this out. Hark! I expected London to equal London. I did that though. Oh, we got to do replace all. This replace only finds the first thing and replaces it. Replace all is what we need to do here. This is probably going to freak out. I don't think replace all is working on this version of Codewars. So we're going to have to revisit this. You can either do a regex here. Not ideal if you don't know regex. You could also for loop here. So I'm going to assume you don't know regex. I'm trying to target this towards beginners. Regex is, you can be a decent beginner without having to know any regex. So what we could do is, let's let new string, we're just going to for loop the string. So we've got a new string here, and we'll go for const char of string. We're looking at every character here. So we got a few edge cases. So if the char, let's see, if char is a 5, then new string plus equals S. Else if char is 0, new string plus equals O. Else if char is a 1, new string plus equals I. And then all else, new string plus equals the char, okay? When we're done with the for loop, we could return new string. All right, so we can test that out. All right, so that's looking good. The other way you could have done this, if you want to see the regex, you could, we could have done this. So let's see, I'll delete this. And so let's return, we're going to go string. Let's go back to our dot replaces. So we're going to replace, now we're doing regex. Okay, so it's the number 5 globally. Replace that with S. And then we'll replace regex, again, number 1 globally with the letter I. And then we dot replace 0, whoops, not negative 0, 0 globally with the letter O, okay? So there's your global replacement using regex. All right, so not bad. Probably could have just taught the regex first. It's only a few characters. Great job.